Hello students, this is experiment number 12, adaptations of plants and animals found in xerophytic conditions. Write the objective, study two plants and two animals found in xerophytic conditions and comment upon their adaptations or morphological features. For this we require pictures or photographs of Opocia, Euphorbia, Acacia, Kangaroo Rat and Camel. First is Acacia arabica, commonly called as baboon or keeker. Its adaptive features are: number 1, it is drought enduring xerophyte. Acacia plant drought conditions को tolerate कर सकता है because of the presence of certain adaptive features. The older part of the stem of acacia is covered over by thick brown corky bark, and this prevents loss of water. And the leaves are bipinnate. You can see the diagram showing bipinnate leaves in acacia plant. These types of leaves again help to reduce transpiration. Next adaptation is the stipules are modified to spines. What are these stipules? Stipules are actually outgrowth borne on both sides of base of leaf stalk, which are modified to spines. So, the spines of acacia are also called as stipular spines. These spines reduce transpiration and prevent grazing by animals, and you can see these stipular spines in the diagram also. Next xerophytic plant is Opocia dielleni, which is commonly called as nakfani. Write adaptations in Opocia. It is a succulent shrub. Succulent means a plant with thick fleshy tissue adapted to store water. The Opocia can grow under desert conditions successfully. Now see the adaptations. For this, see the diagram. The stem and branches are green and flat and look like leaves, which are called as phylloclades, and it takes over the function of photosynthesis. Next adaptation, stem is also thick and fleshy to retain or to store the water, and this water is used throughout the unfavorable periods or unfavorable conditions. Next adaptation is, see the leaves. The leaves are modified to spines to reduce loss of water, and their function is taken by the leaf-like stem. So, in this way, Opocia is totally adapted to dry and arid conditions of desert. Next desert plant is Euphorbia royaliana, which is commonly called as danda thorn. Write its features. It is a succulent shrubby xerophyte which grows in drier areas. The leaves are drought deciduous, means leaves fall off during drought, but they persist in rains or when water is available. In this plant also, the stem is greeny and shiny and carries out the function of photosynthesis. Also, stem stores water and possesses white latex. The latex is a device to conserve moisture and also help in sealing the places of injury. Let us move to desert animals. This is kangaroo rat. The kangaroo rat is a xerocoles rodent. Xerocole is a general term referring to any animal that is adapted to live in deserts. This kangaroo rat has nocturnal habit, means it is active during the night, and this adaptation is to avoid the heat of the day. It conserves water by excreting solid urine, and one important and interesting point is it can live from birth to death without drinking water. It also seals its burrow by day to keep its chamber moist and cool, and it obtains water from its metabolic processes and form hygroscopic water in its food. मीन्स जो वाटर मेटाबॉलिक रिएक्शंस के दौरान बनता है उसी वाटर को कैंगेरू रैट यूज़ करते हैं फॉर डूइंग डिफरेंट फंक्शंस इन द बॉडी. सो इन दिस वे कैंगेरू रैट इज टोटली अडेप्टेड टू डेजर्ट कंडीशंस. Camel, everyone knows about this animal and it is also called as ship of desert. It is also a zero coals animal adapted to desert conditions. It excretes concentrated urine and can withstand dehydration up to 25% of its body weight. See the next adaptation. It accumulates its fat in the hump rather than all over the body, and when the fat breaks, water is released as a byproduct and this water is used by camel for normal functioning. इस hump का एक और advantage है, it speeds heat flow away from the body. Next adaptation is its feet has 2 toes, each with fleshy pad which enables it to move on hot and slippery sand. Other features which help the camel to live in desert conditions are its cylinder snout which bears cleft upper lip, long eyelashes and muscular nostrils which can be closed for protection from wind-blown sand. So, in this way, some plants and animals are adapted to desert conditions. Draw these diagrams of various plants and animals found in deserts in your practical notebook. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.